Alright, hello everyone, and welcome back to Epic 7. I'm back in Hell Raid, and this time I'm trying to fight Juleeve Council. Now, I've already tried this run like 5 times up to this point, and of those 5 times, I've only made it to the boss once. And that's right, I did not misspeak there. I only made it to the boss once. I can't even make it to the boss, dude. This is so stupid. I'm gonna go in with this team, it's like 31 morale, and maybe I'll be able to make it to the boss. We'll see. Alright, so I mentioned before that I was having issues just making it to the boss, and this enemy right here is why. The Rakix Veteran, who is mad. This thing is the most ridiculous shit I've ever seen. Basically, fighting this thing is just an RNG chance to have one of your units one-shot on the way to the actual Hell Raid boss. So this thing gets stacking, attack, and speed every turn. It has a random chance to get an extra turn for no reason. It has increased crit chance, and both of its attacks do increased damage whenever it crits. And this thing does so much damage, dude. It can two-shot my Destina, who's at like 20k HP. Same thing with Tywin. It's insane, and he's opposite element. It's crazy. I don't know what the fuck Smilegate was thinking when they designed this thing, but wow. Whoever did design this needs to be fired immediately.
All U.S. forces be advised. We have a confirmed nuclear threat in the city. Nest teams are on site and attempting to disarm. I repeat, we have a confirmed nuclear... Everyone hang on!
Hey, you. You're finally awake.
It's a miracle I made it this far, but I've made it. And now it's time to get dumpstered. Because there's no way in hell I'm beating this, I don't think. So he's gonna open up here by attacking twice and applying poison to both units. And Tywin's poison activated, which then poisoned my other 2 units. Which is bad. So I'm gonna abuse Arky a little bit here, and just use him. There's nothing in the boss's description that says he is immune to Arky's damage, so there we go. I need to cleanse these debuffs, but unfortunately, I can't actually do that. So I'm just gonna go for, I'm actually gonna save the heal, and just go for the single attack.
In the light's name.
I'm just gonna go ahead and cleanse the buffs here. They're getting kind of, not the buffs, the debuffs. They're getting kind of ridiculous.
I'll arrest you all.
Okay, so 70% effect resist. He's immune to a bunch of stuff here. So Karin is just gonna attack here. That damage is actually okay. The problem is you can't debuff this boss because, let's see. Yeah, so when the caster is debuffed after being attacked, grants random buffs for 2 turns before dispelling all debuffs. So you don't want to debuff this guy at all.
I'm scared.
So basically what I'm just going to do is cleanse the debuffs as much as I can, and just S1 with Tywin, and S1 and S3 with Karin. That's basically it. And abuse Arky.
Victory is right in front of us. Over here.
Leave it to me.
In the light's name.
Leave it to me. The strength to fight back.
I'll do my best. Here. Here I go.
Yeah, so you can see there he strips after each attack, which is a bit of an issue. Now at 70% health, he's going to split into... In normal raid, he splits into 3. They may have changed it for this, I don't know. And when he splits, you have to find the real one. You have to find his core. And you have to kill it. Okay, so he still splits into 3.
Don't be afraid.
And so the issue with this phase is you're taking damage like every turn. So you want to clear this as fast as possible. Now I have no AoE damage. I'm gonna do this and see what happens.
I'll tear you to shreds.
Alright, that did a little bit of damage. I'm gonna do this to get some healing and CR push everybody.
I'm always ready.
I'm gonna defense break.
Victory is calling me.
Alright, I mean hopefully one of these is the core. But you can see how I'm taking damage and he's stripping buffs every single turn. Now I don't know if there's a way to tell which one is the core.
Sword.
I don't think there is. If there is, I'm not aware of it.
I think I'm going to faint.
Radiant light.
Jesus.
Foolish.
Yeah, see, this is bad.
Victory is right in front of us.
Alright, so I'm gonna kill this one. Hopefully it's the core. It actually was, so that was lucky.
Leave it to me.
So when you kill the core, he goes back to his merged form, and he returns to 70% HP. So he's still at 70%. And he'll do this again at 40%, which is... I don't know how they split it up here, but it'll probably be somewhere around, like, here. Maybe here. So I'm just gonna keep going. I basically have to stall up to that point.
In the light's name.
I'm gonna save this S3. I need to save Destina's S3. It's pretty clutch for when the poisons get a little out of control.
You can't close your eyes. Go away.
I'll arrest you
Alright,
all.
I'm gonna S3, but not soul burn. I want to keep the extra souls so that I can use an emergency heal if I have to. Karin is still doing decent damage even without the soul burn, so it's fine.
I'm always ready.
I'm just going to S1.
I'm scared.
I will go ahead and do this though. This gives me more turns. I basically don't want this thing taking any turns.
Listen to me sing.
I don't think this boss is immune to CR pushback, so if you have some sort of CR manipulation team, you could probably abuse that. I'm thinking you could also run a stall team on this and just spam Arky. I think that's also a legit strat against this. Although that's kind of boring.
Leave it to me.
Alright, I'm just gonna buff Karin
Time to fight.
and continue on my day.
This is my stage. Deploying. I'll arrest you all.
See, Karin's doing
Always
decent
ready.
damage. I'm just gonna S1 here, I think. I could Arky. That might take him down to 40%. What does he do in his ult? So he attacks all enemies and dispels all buffs. And he extends debuff durations by 2 turns. Ignores effect resistance. Penetrates defense by 15% per debuff inflicted, which is insane. Luckily, I have no debuffs here, so This isn't going to do any damage, really. I don't know if he applies debuffs on this turn.
Don't be afraid.
No, he doesn't. Okay. I'm going to heal Karin up here.
Beast of the West.
She's the lowest health of all my units here. And I'm just going to buff up again.
Shine free.
Alright.
Victory is right in front
And I'm
of
going
us.
to S3.
Beginning. Sweep.
In the light's name.
I'm saving up these souls to hopefully use Arky during the split phase. I can just spam Arky a little bit for that. I want to save Tywin's S3 for the split phase.
Here I go.
Okay, so he's going to split here. Alright, so last time I got a little bit lucky with the dual attack. I'm just going to open up with Arky right off the bat here. Did I say I got lucky off the dual attack? I mean, dual attacks are lucky to get, but I got lucky by killing the core first. That was just a luck. Hopefully I can do that again this time.
Radiant light.
I'll just attack the one with the defense down.
Come to me.
That way I can at least kill one, even if it's not the core.
Flash.
I'm not going to kill here.
It's right in front of us.
I need to heal. I can
I
heal.
think I'm going to faint.
I don't know if this thing deals increased damage every turn. That's really bad. Wow. Yeah. See, this is where having a unit with AoE is really useful, but just due to weird circumstances with that elite enemy before this boss, and because of the selection of units I have built up, I don't really have a good unit for this. A good DPS unit for this fight in particular. Although Karin seems to be doing the job. Now, I did get lucky and attack the core the first time there again. So that's good. Cameron has idle form, so I'm not going to use Destiny's S3. I'm just going to heal Tywin up right here, so he doesn't die. And I'm just going to S1. And so now I can just kill the boss.
I'm scared.
So I'm just going to idle form,
Listen.
and then just let Karin do the rest of this. There are no more surprises with this boss,
And gentlemen.
as far as I can remember.
In the light's name.
He just splits at 70% and 40%. Oh wait, there is one more surprise. When the caster's health is 40% or less, he gets a random buff for 2 turns at the end of the turn. So that's really bad.
Victory is right in front of us.
I'm gonna have to
Exterminating.
kill him as quickly as possible here. This is where Arky is definitely gonna come to play. Although, I kind of want to save souls for an emergency heal.
Deploying.
Let's see what buff he gets here. Now I do have the ability to strip buffs with Tywin.
Don't be afraid.
So as long as Tywin, you know, gets the strips, I think we're good here. I don't know if I want to use S3 yet. I don't think I am. I think I'm fine.
Leave it to me.
And I will do... Actually, no. Let's strip the crit buff. Okay, no strip. That is unfortunate. He didn't even resist. It's just that Tywin didn't even activate the strip at all. Which happens quite often, even though it's a 75% chance to strip, he oftentimes just doesn't even proc it. I'm just gonna S1 here. I don't want to risk getting the defense down. He's got 2 buffs on him.
Will shine.
I'm gonna CR push here and attack buff, and then I need to cleanse those 3. Because if I don't cleanse those 3, I am going to die. Because this thing's gonna penetrate my defense by like anywhere from 45 to Destina is going to get like a 60% penetration hit there, so what am I going to do here? Let's try and strip one of those buffs. Okay, I got the speed, which had 2 turns, which is good. The crit only has 1 turn left. And I'm going to S3 here.
Radiant one for a miracle.
So this will get rid of all this poison. And it'll also CR push everyone up.
Victory is right in front of us.
At 28k, I think I can kill this thing with Arky. So I need to pay attention to how much health it has.
You can't close your eyes.
Like, I think it's in killing range now, but I'm just going to verify it when it takes its turn.
In the light's name.
So when it attacks here, you'll be able to see its health. It's at 41.6k. So I need to do a little bit more damage. This is so laggy on the simulator, Jesus. I'm going to CR push Karin here and give her the attack buff. He has increased speed, which is bad, but with enough damage right here, I can just kill with Arky on Tamarin's turn. I think I need about like 13k damage right here. Alright, so I should be able to kill with Arky right here. I'm not going to risk it though. Instead, I'm going to heal, and then I'll Arky on Tywin's turn. Alright,
I'm always ready.
so let's do this. I think this will kill.
I'll tear you to shreds.
Yeah, so that killed. That's Juleeve Council. As long as you have a way to get rid of the poison, you're good to go. Because as you can see there, I only ran 1 DPS. It's single target, and I still managed to kill him. Now, granted, I did get really lucky on these split phases, because I managed to kill the core for the first time during both phases. I didn't have to kill like all 3 of them just to find the core. The first kill was the core. That was lucky. That was really lucky. If that hadn't happened, I don't know. I think even if I hadn't killed the core the first time, I still would have had enough healing to make it through those phases. But to be honest, the hardest part of this boss is not even this boss. It's just making it to the boss, which is ridiculous to me, but whatever. Alright, so before I end the video here, I'm going to show the stats of the heroes I used during that fight. I've shown most of these before, so I'll just flash their stats on the screen now. I'll also pull up the artifacts and the side, the right side stats. You mainly want to look at those for the main stat. So here's Tywin. Those are his stats. I recently dropped his effectiveness to 75%. It was at like 98% before. I've seen a noticeable decrease in the amount of defense downs he gets. So I would recommend anything below 100% effectiveness is just not. I don't know. You're taking a gamble, I feel like. Here is his right side. Here is the exclusive equipment I'm running on him. And there is his artifact. So for Juleeve, I was running my plus 15. Plus 15 Karin, that's right. I run a plus 15 Karin, 115k CP, 3.5k attack, 9.8k health, nice and squishy, 164 speed, 100% crit chance, 236% crit damage. This is this build, this set I have on her is weird, dude. I need to fix this. So, like, I have a tax set, which I have no problem with. For the longest time, I was running the Adventurer's Path attack set on her. Just the full set, and I've replaced some of it. The biggest problem I have with this gear right now is I actually have a crit chance amulet, which these days I absolutely hate running. But when I take this amulet off, she's only at like 60% crit chance. So I need to figure out a way to get her to... You basically want her at 100%, so I need to figure out a way to make that happen. But until then, she's gonna have like this weird setup of gear. These days I basically only use her for Wyvern 11 anyway. And the occasional rare circumstance where I need like a single target ice DPS that doesn't inflict debuffs. She worked for this. I was using a plus 30 Daydream Joker. There was nothing in the boss's description that indicated the boss would be immune to Daydream Joker damage. So I just left this on her. And the last unit I was using was Destina. I've shown her before, I think, so she worked out pretty well. So yeah, that was Juleeve Council. I'm not sure what I'm going to cover next in this game. Maybe some Abyss. Although I'm having issues with Abyss. Even to this day, I'm stuck in Abyss 90. Maybe I'll make a video on that. But until then, so long until next time.